I don't need no one to save me. I was born to be the greatest. All that time in that basement, all that time isn't wasted. Rapping getting faded. I just wanna tell my mom that I made it. Just wanna be the topic of the conversation. Used to rock the gold plated. Now I'm wearing gold chains like I'm famous.
So let me ask you gentlemen a question. What's one of the things as you know, we're all content creators, right? So what's one of the things that like you all can say, and I'll actually start with you, Austin, that you learned as being a content creator, just in general.
If you don't have thick skin, you need it before you start. I had thick skin, obviously, before. Some people say I don't, I do. But the amount of hatred that you get in the comments and harsh criticism, you have to be built to take that. Because people are going to all angles to make up stuff. If you see, they'll make up whole fake narratives over you too.
Right. That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm coming from a 23-year-old man. A peaceful life. What say you, brother?
I think one of the first things you learn is that YouTube is pretty fickle. You got to learn your associations, learn how to manage stress, learn how to manage your life. And one of the things I've learned also, too, is manage where you go and who you talk to as well, because many of these platforms don't really promote the best interest of the brothers. So that helps manage your stress as well. And I find that even talking to people that I fundamentally disagree with, I usually avoid them at all, because all it ends up being is a back and forth argument, and you're just putting yourself into an early grave. So what I do is associate myself with the brothers that promote a good message, for the brothers that really care about what's best for men, what's best for the brothers. And that's what I've learned about YouTube. But you have to really, really feel people out in this bit, in this thing, because a lot of people are not really authentic. So you have to really, really take your time and vet people properly. That's what I've learned.
Excellent point. What about you, Flyboy? What say you, man?
I say the first thing, and I think maybe for me the most important thing I've learned on as a content creator, and not just being on YouTube, but as a content creator, is that you have to be true to who you are, and you have to be sure of who you are and be confident of who you are. Because once you start getting a large amount of followers, or once you don't get the reaction to what you put out, it can cause a level of stress, or it can cause you to change into someone who you may not truly be, because of the fact that you're trying to please the crowd rather than being true to yourself. I feel as though that, to me, was something I learned so earlier that it makes such a big difference now, because I know I'm true to me. So regardless if I have like a video that does 930,000 views, or if I have a video that does 2 views or 1 view, because I'm going to watch it twice. If it's something of quality that you feel as though you can stand on that principle, you'll never get burned out on YouTube. You'll be on YouTube 14 years plus. I mean, so I think that's the most important thing I've learned.
Great point. Great point.